Welcome back. Today, we are taking our weapon system component and bringing it to life by adding our very first weapon, the pistol. Now, this video is a bit longer than our usual quick reference guides, but that is because we are setting up our primary input configurations and character linkages for the first time. Once this heavy lifting is done, adding any future weapons, like rifles or shotguns, will take you just a few minutes. Let's get right into it. I have already retargeted the animations I'll be using and created their corresponding montages. Open your pistol skeletal mesh and create a static mesh. We will need this later. We need a clean point for our projectiles or line traces to originate from. In the Socket Manager, create a new socket right at the front of the barrel. And make sure it is centered perfectly right in front of the barrel opening. Name it Muzzle, save, and close. For the animations, I went ahead and grabbed a standard pistol idle and a shooting animation from Mixamo, retargeted them to our character, and created the necessary animation montages. Having these ready to roll beforehand keeps our workflow clean. Now, navigate to the Data folder, right-click, go to Miscellaneous, select Data Asset, and choose your weapon data class. Let's name this DA_pistol and open it up. Because we are focused on a single character right now, we can set our default animation set right here using the pistol montages we just prepped. Next, open up your character's skeleton so the system knows exactly how to hold the gun. Find the right-hand bone, right-click, and add a new socket. Make sure you remember exactly what you name this socket. Right-click the socket, add the pistol static mesh as a preview mesh, and carefully adjust the rotation and position until the pistol sits perfectly and naturally in the character's grip. With our assets prepped, let's link them to the system. Open up your weapon data table and add a new row. Remember, no spaces in row names for Unreal Engine data tables. Simply name it Pistol. Now, fill out the row properties matching the data asset we just made. Select your weapon type. Type in the exact name of the hand socket you just created. Set your weapon stats. Define the maximum ammo capacity, the clip size, your starting clip ammo, and the max reserve ammo the player can carry. Take your time here to ensure there are no typos. Make sure to type in the name of the weapon. If you have a weapon icon and a weapon sight icon, you can place them here. In the default animation asset, place the data asset we created earlier. Connect your pistol skeletal mesh and static mesh, and if you have sounds and particle effects, they can go here as well. Finally, ensure you set your weapon type drop-down to WS_weapon. To drive the system, I've already mapped out standard fire and aim inputs inside our enhanced input settings. I am just using the combat inputs for this demonstration. Let's wire them up. Open your character blueprint. Drag out your weapon system component. We will reference this for all our inputs. Pull off the component, search for fire weapon and stop firing. Connect them to the started and completed pins of your attack input action. Pull off the component again, search for set aiming. Connect it to your aim input action, wiring started to true and completed to false. I'm going to use the standard key press nodes for the rest of the connections. Pull off the component and call Select Weapon. Hook this to your number keys. For key 1, leave the index at 0 for your primary. For key 2, copy it and change the index to 1. Note, keep an eye on your key nodes here so your interaction keys match your setup. Between your mouse wheel inputs, pull off the component and wire up Switch Previous and Switch Next. Finally, drag the component out one last time and wire it straight into your Interact with Pickup action. Compile and save. Now for the visual magic. Open your animation blueprint. Find your blend poses by EWS item type node. Right-click the node, add the pistol pose pin, and plug your pistol aiming/idle animations straight into it. Compile, then go to the Preview Anim Graph tab on the left. Drop down the weapon type to pistol, check Is Equipped and Is Aiming, and verify your character transitions smoothly. Let's hit play and test it out. Walking up to the table, we can press our interaction key to grab our ammo. Running over the pistol instantly spawns and equips it right to our hand socket. Right-clicking aims perfectly down the screen center, left-clicking fires with full effects, and weapon swapping works flawlessly. The core setup is officially done. Now that this foundation is locked in, adding our next weapons is going to be incredibly fast. Like and subscribe so you don't miss the next weapon breakdown, and I'll see you there.